So this is the final 240-mile training ride before the world. Picked an absolute beauty, going from coast to coast. It's summer solstice, the longest day of the year. The Artemis World Cycle, an attempt to get around the world in 80 days. If I can pull this off, yeah, that'd be a real bit of history in the making. It's for me, it's the ultimate. It's the world. It's the biggest endurance ride on a bike. Going sub 80 would break the current world record by over 40 days. So my plan is to ride 4 times 4 hour sets a day. So start at 4 AM, ride till 8, half an hour break, 4 hours, half an hour break, 4 hours, half an hour break, 4 hours. So if you add that up, that takes me through till 9:30 at night. Off the bike, get some recovery in, and try and get to sleep within the hour. So 10:30 sleep, 5.5 hours, well, 5.5, 6 hours if I'm lucky. Up and on the bike at 4 again, repeat. If I can ride at no less than 15 miles per hour average, that'll be 240 miles a day, which would get me around in 80 days. The calories riding 240 miles a day is about 8,000, so it's a huge amount of food. Most guys should eat, I guess, about 2,500. Some of my favourite cycling roads in Scotland, from you know, the first 4 hours this morning being summer solstice, was completely light, absolutely beautiful. But this is a story that I'm quite passionate about, how I've sort of grown up in this countryside, riding my bike since I was, 12 years old, in terms of adventure cycling. And now I'm taking on the ultimate, around the world in 80 days. But all my training, all my, thousands and thousands and thousands of hours over the last year or two to build up to this, I've been in these hills, and I've crisscrossed Scotland many, many times. So yeah, it's very special to be actually on the world bike now doing my last training ride. I'm definitely starting to cast my mind forward to how I turn years of training in this wonderful wilderness and then head off around the planet. In terms of hydration, I guess I'm drinking about 8 litres a day. That would be average. If we are fixated on distance, then you can put a massive day in, massive effort, and be on a real downer because you don't hit 240 miles. But you're far better to think, well, we've been massively disciplined, ridden, 16 hours, wheels turning, and I've looked after myself so I can do the same tomorrow. And the average will take care of itself. But emotionally, every day's so huge in terms of the commitment on the bike. If you put a huge effort in and go 200 miles and don't see that as a success, it's pretty hard to pick yourself up again the next day. Suddenly, if you don't look after yourself today, you really pay for it tomorrow. And I'm always protecting myself for the fact I've got to do 240 miles, not just today, but tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. I watch heart rate and I watch power just when I feel like there's a risk that I'll overcook it. I'd say I'm good with my own company because I've done a huge amount of it. Do I crave that space? No, this is very much next level. This is tough. I mean, that's a huge amount of time to think my way through, and that's exactly that's the way I feel about it. I have to think my way through 16 hours on the bike every day. I can't take that for granted. I can't just get on the bike and 16 hours will happen. It's a psychological roller coaster. By sort of engaging with that sense of momentum and progress, and sort of thinking forwards to what that will look like in terms of the day and the week, keeps me going. I mean, there's no option to stop or slow down at any time, because that would have massive impact on the overall success of the project. There's no golden key, there's no golden ticket when it comes to how you think your way through 16 hours a day on the bike. It's yeah, it's a place that I guess very few people will ever go. I'm not sure I'd advise it either. 16 hours is a long time. If you try and sit in an office chair for 8 hours, that's a long time to be sat down. Double that and sit on a bike and spin your legs. Yeah, it's a long time. Argyll to Aberdeen, that was 240 miles. What a stunning, stunning day. And now, I just need to cycle around the world. If I can do that every single day, I'll get around the world in 80 days.